Hi there, my name is Dr. Dennis Wolf and I'm going to talk to you today about an alternative form of facial rejuvenation called thread lifts and suture lifts. These have been around for a number of years, and fortunately the companies that have produced these have improved their technology, which obviously has a benefit and roll-on effect on the results and the longevity of the results for the patient. Compared to traditional rejuvenation treatments such as facelifts, Botox and fillers, these have a slightly different angle in that they allow us to reposition certain parts of the face that during aging and during lifestyle changes tend to take on an effect from gravity. Particularly our mid-face and our lower face will have an effect from the aging process in that we lose elasticity in these parts of the face. This means that gravity will have an effect and the majority of our tissue will start drooping or sagging, and this is most noticeable in the mid-face and then the lower face when we start getting jowls and lines in the face. To alleviate these aging effects from becoming too prominent, we can now reposition these areas by using small threads or something called a suture lift. During this process, we essentially mobilize the mobile areas of the face, such as the mid-face and the lower face, and we attach them to a stable or anchored part of the face, which is generally in the hairline. And that means we can reposition certain parts of the face by giving you an appearance that usually takes 2 or 3 years off you. These can be tailored to the individual patient, and we can certainly do one or both or all 3 areas if we need to, and this can usually involve the brow as well. In comparison to surgical procedures, these will obviously leave you with less of a scar. All these procedures are done through a tiny needle hole and they're performed under local anesthetic. If patients are a little bit anxious, we can certainly do this under sedation, but I generally do not do this under general anesthetic. The longevity of these procedures runs in the region of about 18 months to 2 years, and the procedure can be repeated as many times as it needs to. As we do not surgically interfere with the different layers in the face, it leaves you with less scar tissue, which means that from a point of view of repeating procedures such as facelifts, makes it less tricky and less complicated. And this also has a bearing on the possible complication factors and repeat procedures. I often utilize this procedure in combination with other treatments such as Botox and fillers, and there's certainly no contraindication to having any of these other procedures afterwards if you're not happy with what the treatment has resulted in. The procedure itself is suited for patients that do not want a facelift, but certainly want some form of refreshing or rejuvenation treatment. From an age range point of view, I would say anything from 35 to 65. So in summary, thread lifts and suture lifts are a great alternative and also a great adjuvant for other rejuvenation techniques for the face. It is an alternative to surgical treatments and obviously has benefits. Remember also that there are risk factors involved, and we will discuss these in depth during your consultation. But if you'd like to find out more about thread lifts and suture lifts, come see me for a consultation.